Sal here, co-creator, nextlevelguitar.com. How you doing? Hope all's well. Hope your guitar journey is going famously. And today I have a lesson on some ways that you can add some kind of spice into your solos with some different types of double stops that add some stank. You know, they're a little mean sounding, some are a little dissonant sounding, but it's that kind of cool thing that's going to kind of set your leads apart. Something that's different that you can throw in. Some of the double stops you might know, some you might not, but these are things that you could easily incorporate into just about any genre of music. We're playing today in kind of like a bluesy rock kind of genre, but you could throw this into anything. Country, you could throw it into metal, you could throw it into your blues, your rock playing, your blues rock playing. If you got a second, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to this channel really helps us to keep the content coming, and leave a comment below. Let us know what type of lessons you'd like to see in the future, or maybe what gear you'd like to see reviewed. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, click the like button. That really helps, and again, we so appreciate it. So we're jamming over kind of this bluesy rock jam track, right, for application. And the chords are kind of like a G5 to an F5 to a C5. And that's it, 3 chords, but that's very important because those chords are going to tell us what scales, what is the roadmap to our improvisation and soloing avenues, right? So let me show you the scales we're building from. A good one is that G minor pentatonic and blues expanded scale. It looks like this. If you just know your G basic Bach shape, of course, G minor, you could use that, G minor pentatonic and blues. We're going to use G Dorian, and over the intro I was using that G Dorian a lot. I'll show you a couple of G Dorian scales I was using. G, low root note is the G note, 3rd fret, low E string. Another one I like is up here off the A string root, 10th fret on the A string is our G note. We're using minor pentatonic and blues, and we're using Dorian to come up with these double stops. A lick like this. What I was doing there was I'm using actually my fingers. I'm holding a pick, but I also sometimes use my fingers when I play, like hybrid kind of style. So what I'm doing is I'm barring with my first finger on the 3rd fret on the B and the G string. And then I bend that a little bit. Put some stank on it. And when I play that, as opposed to, here's it with a pick. But with my fingers, what I'm doing is I'm almost picking the strings up a little bit and letting them slap against the fretboard. Just to give it a little different sound. Creating different sounds is going to set your playing apart and give it, that extra little spice. Same thing, throw a little vibrato or a little bend on that. And then go to the 5th fret. You can end that lick on your root note, 3rd fret. Always know where your root notes are, right? 3rd fret, 5th fret on the D string. Have the root note 1st fret, G, because we're in G minor. 3rd fret, low E string. Have another one there up at the 8th fret on the B string. Root note for that other scale I showed you, G note, 10th fret on the A string. 12th fret on the G string, our octave, to the open. Okay. You heard me sliding to those double stops. Here I'm playing the double stop at the 7th fret on the G string and the 6th fret on the B string. Slide into that. And then slide up to the next double stop, which I'm playing on that G note, 12th fret G string, and then 11th fret I'm catching the B flat note. 11th fret B string. You can hit them both together. You can hit them separate. You could slide in a half step below. Same thing up here. Separate. together. Slide a half step. Right? Cool. And then you could just slide right back into your pentatonic scale. And if you need some jam tracks so you have some musical application, I could help you with that. Playing over jam tracks is an invaluable tool for the practicing guitarist because you're putting what you're learning in a musical context, right? I'll tell you what, I'll send you 6 free jam tracks. Just click on that link below, send you the 6 free tracks, and I'll also send you 2 ebooks, which is huge because I go over the tracks in the ebooks one by one and kind of make a template for you, make suggestions on different scales and modes that will work over the track and why, so you can kind of build your musical knowledge and repertoire as far as being able eventually to jam over any track, right? So I kind of take you through the tracks one by one in one ebook. In the other ebook, I diagram out all the scales, right? So because you want to see them all laid out on paper. Another double stop I like is this one. Here I have my G note. It's kind of like the G and B flat thing again that we were just doing up here. But this time, it sounds a little higher for the higher strings. Sometimes playing the same notes on different strings will garnish different sounds because the string is thicker or thinner, so the note has a little different timbre. I talk about that with some devices in the previous lesson that I did, same jam track using some different devices. I'll link that, so check that out. So this one, G note 8th fret on the B string, B flat note 6th fret on the high E string. So the double stop lick I was playing, you might have heard me play it where I was playing this one I just showed you. But I also throw your second finger on that D note on the G string on the 7th fret, and I play that with the G note, the 8th fret on the B string, and you get this. So I was going from one to the next. And that was kind of a cool little stanky double stop there. I was playing up here, I was grabbing the B flat note at the 11th fret on the B string, but then I was playing that with the E note, 12th fret high E, and you get this. Now that's kind of in this G Dorian, right? That I showed you earlier. Throw a little vibrato on there. But I also can grab this with it, the G note. So then I'm kind of playing the G and the B flat again here. Right, I showed you that one earlier, but when I combine the two, you get some cool kind of stank out of those licks, and then you could just kind of mix it in with a G Dorian kind of thing. And you could always go up to your high octave up on the G here on the 15th fret of your high E string, and then just grab that with your first finger, barring the G and the B at the 15th fret. And that's a real nice one too. And then of course you could do these same ones that you did down here, but you're doing them now an octave higher at the 15th and 17th frets of your G and B string. So what you want to kind of think about when you're playing these double stops is slide back in to your scale positions that you might know, right? To connect them and phrase your licks together. I get a lot of questions about gear, so I like to go over briefly what I'm using in the lesson. I'm using a 1996 Gibson Les Paul limited edition guitar. I played mostly through the bridge pickup, and I'm plugged straight into the front of a Paul Reed Smith Archon 212 25 watt combo amp. I'm on the lead channel. The distortion is set to about halfway, maybe 50%. And the only thing I have as far as effects, in the effects loop, I'm using a Keeley Caverns pedal, and that provides just a splash of reverb and just a little bit of delay. And that's it. Very simple. Practice over the jam tracks. And, like I said earlier, be sure to get that jam track coach where I'm going to send you 6 tracks and also 2 ebooks. So that is a great resource to have, and it's for free, so you might as well grab it. Click that link below. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. I'm David Taub, co-creator of Next Level Guitar. Thanks so much for joining us. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep bringing the content. And let us know if you have any questions. Please put a comment in the comment box. Let us know what type of lessons you'd like to see in the future. Let us know how you like this lesson. Let us know what gear you'd like to see reviewed. I'll put some other links as we went through this lesson. You could check out similar stuff and other lessons in this series. Check those out, right? And if you like the video, click the like button. Give it a thumbs up. We so appreciate it. Thanks again. Take care, and remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Rock.